Welcome to Nelson's Library, and in today's topic we are going to discuss about cast iron. There are various types of cast iron available. Let's see what is cast iron before going into that. Cast iron is an alloy of ferrous and carbon. Carbon content will be greater than 2% in cast iron. In the microscopic examination, it exhibits as combined carbon ferrous carbide, which is known as cementite, or as a free carbon graphite. These are brittle in nature, and if you take an application of cast iron, basically these are used for making a machine bed and engine blocks. These are good in wear resistant, and hence it is preferred for these applications. Let's see the classifications of cast iron. Cast irons are classified as gray cast iron, white cast iron, malleable cast iron, and spheroidal cast iron. And we are going to see one by one what are these. Here is gray cast iron. Gray cast iron is made by high carbon equivalent and slow cooling rate. I have given here the composition of gray cast iron. To the grade to grade, the composition will vary. Let's see the microstructure of gray cast iron. While you're taking gray cast iron for microscopic examination, you can find graphite flakes. These graphite flakes are forming during the time of solidification, that is slow cooling. Carbon in ferrous graphitizes to form flakes. The flake size can be reduced by adding inoculants. Inoculants in the sense like adding titanium or aluminum before casting liquid metal, and it exhibits good damping ability, machinability, and wear resistance, and hence it is used in engine cylinders, breakdowns, etc. The manufacturing process of white cast iron is topsy-turvy to gray cast iron. White cast iron is made by lower carbon equivalent and high cooling rate. Here I have given you the composition of white cast iron. When we are going into the microstructure of white cast iron, during the time of microscopic examination, you can find that it contains cementite and perlite. Because of higher cooling rate, it is forming cementite. This cementite is harder and brittle, and that is the reason why the property of this white cast iron is always harder and brittle, and it exhibits a very good wear resistance, and that is the reason why it is widely used for pump lining and crusher rollers. Malleable cast iron is formed from white cast iron by a heat treatment process called as annealing. Normally, the annealing temperature will be 30 to 40 degrees Celsius above the upper critical temperature, that is the A3 temperature. And here I have given you the composition of a malleable cast iron. The microstructure of malleable cast iron contains tempered graphite in the ferrite matrix. During the time of annealing process, the cementite of white cast iron breaks into tempered graphite, and that is the reason during the time of a microscopic examination you can find tempered graphite in the ferrite matrix of malleable cast iron. It is good in ductility, shock resistant, and has good wear resistant property, and hence it is widely used for making mining equipments, hand tools, and washers. SG iron is called as spheroidal graphite iron. It is also known as ductile iron. It is made by adding magnesium or cerium to gray cast iron. Its composition is given here, and its microstructure contains nodules of graphite in perlite matrix. This nodules of graphite is forming because of addition of cerium or magnesium to it. It has very good property of ductility and fracture toughness, and its applications are widely used for making gas and crankshafts. Specifically for crankshafts, SG iron is preferred, and it is also used for making bulbs. This video was made as a prerequisite video to make you aware of what is cast iron and what is gray, white, malleable, and SG iron. In the upcoming videos, we will be discussing separately about gray cast iron, white cast iron, malleable cast iron, SG cast iron with its microstructures. Thank you.